Good morning. Good morning, everyone. um, I'm back from Birmingham. Yesterday I was in Birmingham. Like I told before, I'm gonna visit UK Ireland Nationals. So, as always, I'm starting my morning with my hands are too big to get them in. So, 2 scoops of creatine micronized. Straight in the belly. Next, amino. Essential amino acids. Grape bubble gum. What a cocktail, yeah? In the tank. In the tank. Next one. Pump. Nitric oxide booster. Pink lemonade. Living in a candy shop. After my workout, I'm gonna do my BPC and TB 500 injection. So yesterday, UK Ireland Nationals. Honestly, like I told you before, the level of UK arm wrestling is rising every single year. If I'm looking back 5 years ago, then I would say uh, definitely that wasn't a product overall to show to the public. But now, Elliot Eccles, okay, there is so many people who say that IFA is nothing too serious, but IFA anyway is has the the rights to live. Elliot Eccles is IFA champion. Murray Whitehead, IFA number 3. After that, we have Adrian Propescu, Romanian national champion. Mantas Donetskis, Lithuanian national champion. Tom Holland, we remember him from the wall, and WAL, and English national champion multiple times. James Wall, making waves in USA, just came back from Las Vegas with a good smashing wins in the tournament and in the super matches. Who else? Sergei Sarayev, Ukrainian monster, who won right hand qualification to East versus West. Artur Dorokhov, legendary puller, who is multiply old Arm Wars champion and multiply British national champion, and yeah, many more. Even like Josh Davies, just got a half year ago got a fight with a Bob Brown in Valhalla. Same Murray Whitehead was fighting Bob Brown. So good names, good names. Maybe they are not now stamping on a main stage of the world, but they are very good pullers, and they was all in one place. So the competition level was very high, and I was really keeping myself in my hands to not get on the stage, because I felt really good. I feel really good, and I feel that I'm actually in competition shape. Finally, I can say I'm in a competition shape, and I really want to get on the stage. I got some sparring. I got some good sparring rounds with somebody who wanted to pull a little bit, but I wasn't going hard. I never went hard on no one, but there was like, from the sparrings yesterday, I never felt any danger. I felt just that my arm, it's not used to the table, but it's strong. So I was watching closely my next opponent, which is Elliot Eccles. Elliot Eccles, I need to pull in 2 weeks, already faster, 12 days earlier, sorry. So I need to pull him, and I was watching him closely because I was looking after him. Elliot is like actually a good buddy of mine, and I was really afraid that he gonna get injured, because then all my training, all my preparation would go out through the window. So I was watching closely Elliot, and actually I don't. I'm always talking what I think. That's why many people don't maybe like me, and maybe even more like. So I would never tell something what I can't later cover. So I think that I saw everything what I need to see yesterday. I saw good way in the fight, exactly the angles where I can be really dangerous, and Elliot was actually letting people in those angles quite easy, because I will explain you like that. 10 years I was doing top roll, fighting just backwards, all the time backwards. When I got injured, I found for myself side pressure, and I started to pull hook. So for any top roller, the hook puller is the biggest threat usually, because what they want to do, they want to turn you flat. They want to turn your pronator away. But after 10 years, making a plan how to catch someone, how to pull someone towards myself with a back pressure, after working on a side pressure and on a hook, my brain is now telling me, you have that way here, Otto, this way is open for you. If before, even in my mind, if I imagine that on a ready go, I'm going sideways, straight away there is a pain here, pain there, somebody will break my arm like that. So no, I'm gonna stay to my fight style. And then now, to going sideways, bone to the bone, is absolutely fine for me. I even want to do it, because I feel my power there. Because imagine what power you can engage in a fight if you are attacking only for your opponent's fingers and your body weight is 120 kilograms. What you can engage there. And then imagine what you can engage there if you get fully behind his arm and you are going down, dragging him down and pronating over the top. Absolutely two different worlds. So now I became from the top roller to the hook puller who comes out from the hook with a top roll, if that makes sense. And this is very, very good for me, because even if I'm in a hook, I'm always rotating. I'm always rotating over the top. I'm pulling you down, but I'm rotating over the top. So that's why finally, like, I don't feel a hook puller as a threat. I actually really want to test myself, because Elliot Eccles is a big name in England, and actually out of England as well. He had very good matches, many matches in hard wars abroad, Ireland, Scotland. So he's a one of the top guys in the UK. So and out of it, definitely. So win against Elliot is gonna put me actually where I want to be, because I started my journey 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, beating Rob Frampton, after that Murray Whitehead, after that Neil Cass and James Beach, and now it's Elliot Eccles. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I'll add some training as well today, so it's not just a boring talking. I guess finally we are in the position where we can talk about the speed. As you all know, speed, like would say many boxers, speed kills. And the same is in arm wrestling. If you don't have a speed, you can train for months and you're gonna lose. You're gonna train for years and you're gonna lose. You're gonna win against slow opponents, but you're gonna lose against strong ones. And many pullers think that speed is just to move fast on the table, which is absolutely wrong. And they do drills for the ready go, some kind of stupid movements with a bands or just with an empty hand, not understanding actually what is the speed. And first of all, you can move fast, but can you move fast when I will tell you ready go? Can you move fast then? Can you move fast when you are tired? Can you move fast when you are under the anxiety? Like all these factors is actually working against you. So, and I will tell you other way. If you don't have a power behind your angles, so your speed doesn't work and doesn't matter to anyone. So, first of all, you need to understand what is your line where you are actually attacking. There is no point to do these, like, for example, somebody would grab like that. Ah! 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 Yeah. So, if you don't have even power behind this angle, all you're gonna do, you're gonna go sideways like that. I will add my back pressure in that side and you're gonna break your arm. That's it. That's how you're gonna end with your hit. If you are, for example, hook puller, then you need to get position exactly where you are actually starting. For example, that would be a top corner. You need to get position exactly like you want to be on the table. You need to put the band exactly where is the area what you need to attack. You can't put it just like that and go somewhere. You need to get the band or couple bands just to cover exactly where would be your opponent's hand. And then you need to get full motion first of all, slowly. What would be the target, what you would target, how you would roll your wrist in. For example, you would go with a cupping sideways, then you turn your hook and you go in the table. So that would be your, for example, your ready go. Then you can try it a little bit faster. Yeah. More fast, yeah. Boom, boom. After that, you can put a timer, not timer, but for example, voice recorder with a ready go. Can you actually do it on a ready go, or you're gonna all the time mess it up? Because to do it on a table, when you give yourself a ready go, it's very easy. It's very easy. For example, that would be just for the hook. For the top roll, it's absolutely different. To hit forward is always far easier than to hit backwards. For the top roll, you would like to cover with a band here. You could get exactly your top roll position. And again, if you hit for the pin, that's one story. If you hit for the position, that's again different story. For example, I used to fight like that. Yeah, here, and boom, sideways. So my ready go is just hit that, just this hit. If you hit sideways, if you have this ability to attack straight away in the pad, if you are so fast, because trust me, if somebody will stop you, you might get hurt. So you need to be faster. You need to switch on half second faster before your opponent. You need to turn down his rotator, because if you won't turn down his rotator, you are actually hitting inside his strongest part, his hand. If you will turn down his rotator first, you already is not that you're not attacking his half body and all hand. You are attacking only this part. That would be easy for you. So I used to train only this ready go. Yeah, but now when I have added already side pressure, my ready go looks absolutely different already. So I'll add here more. So my suggestion for the beginners, if you want to stay safe, if you want to get out from injuries, stay out from injuries, please, if you see that your opponent's level is lower than you in the fight, you can risk and go straight for the pin. These center hits is most dangerous. Back, I'll tell you like that, when I started my arm wrestling, I understood that I tried many times to go sideways, but just because of lack of back pressure, lack of side pressure, of wrist, you actually, with my hit, I was exposing myself and against a stronger opponent. So that's why, for me, I open the hit back. Yeah, even hook you can hit like that. You can even go in a hook, like in the first movement, you go a little bit sideways just to close a hook, and you can pull it backwards. But for me, for my top roll, I understood that I don't want to go straight away for the pin, because I'm not sure about my angles. So all my fight, many years, was based on ready, go, and boom. Only when I get control, I go sideways. I don't go sideways without the control. The same, if you are pulling hook, you can easily come from there and just go for the short movement. Don't go for the pin, just boom. And if only when you get control, then you go for the hit. If you are already professional, then you definitely don't need this video. But if you're still watching, then of course, if we have injuries, your head won't let you in the angles where you want to be. But if you are not injured, then first of all, of course, you need to have really good rotation, really good rotation. You need a good side and a good back pressure. And when you put all those together and you add speed, the first what you do, you turn your opponent's hand flat. This is disconnecting from the body. You disconnect his hand from the body, because when hand is like that, you are pulling all the body weight. When hand is like that, you are attacking only his arm. So you would go straight away down and boom, like. And don't forget that training like that is not ready go. Ready go, if you want to train it properly, you need to engage all your body weight. You need to finish with your hand, with your head, maybe 100 mil before the table. That would be the perfect training of ready go. So it would look like that. That would be good ready go. Yeah, and always put some resistance band. Just with the empty arm, with the empty hand, not much success you're gonna have, because until you're gonna have load from your opponent, then all your ready go you was training just for the speed is gonna be out from the window, through the window. I hope this helps to someone, and see you very soon. To have effective ready go, you need to get really power behind those angles. If not, you're gonna be, look, if you don't have good rotator, really strong rotator, and really good back pressure, in the moment when you hit, you can expose your wrist and you can expose your angle. That's it. So basically, if you build a hit, behind the hit needs to come power, and exactly where you are hitting, you need to get that power behind those angles. There's an incoming call. And one more tip from me, what might help with a ready go, is to break it in sections. So yeah, actually the first would be always this. Yeah, so that would be wrist work with rotation. Yeah, so if you can get it separately, you can even do it without the band. You need to understand exactly how this works, because you need this wrist hit. Then is coming, you are adding back. So you're gonna have wrist, and then wrist to the back, and then it's gonna be side. So wrist, back, and side together. So it's gonna be. So to train properly, if some of those are missing, you will never get the chain perfectly. So you need to get really explosive wrist without moving elbow. And then you add already your, or you can do elbow separately. And you start to put all this together. For me, that helped. So to put all, to start separately, join together 1, 2, then 3, or just 2, or then just sideways, and yeah, just mix it. You will definitely get there.